All right, everybody. So it was a long article, very long, long piece of writing, a reading that I gave you. We started last week. So I gave you two lists of vocabulary. We went over the first one and I gave you the game. I'm going to give you the second list and we'll go over that first. So all those new words, I'll break them down for you and it'll make it a lot easier to understand. Then we'll do a paraphrasing exercise. Does anybody know what paraphrasing means? You can give me a hand raising emoji if you know what paraphrasing means. And everybody, I'll show you what hand raising a hand raising emoji is. Here we go. So I go to reactions. Okay. What paraphrasing is this, and you can write this down. So this is the first of several paraphrasing exercises. Go ahead and write this down. Paraphrasing is restating another writer's words in your own words. So when we look at the article and we look at something that's a little bit complex, once we talk it through, when you start paraphrasing, it gives you an ability to take the complicated language in the article and break it down into simple language. So paraphrasing is just rewriting it in your own words in a way that you can understand to make it easier. All right, so we'll go over vocab, do the paraphrasing exercise. And then when we visit the original question about the protagonist, Carlos Rafael, we'll make sure that everybody has a full understanding of how the operation worked. Because how did he hide all the money that he made? We know how he got it. That was clear in the beginning. But the complexities of how he was hiding money from the government, cleaning the dirty money, that's what we're going to make sure everybody understands. Then we'll go into a quick breakout room discussion. And the very last part of class, that might seem a bit lonely, but I'm going to make sure everybody finishes their writing. So that's it. I know everybody, it looks like everyone seems most of you have your cameras turned off. So this looks like a passive classroom here. You're enjoying me speaking, doing all the work. The last part of class is going to be the opposite. You are all going to finish this writing assignment. That's what we're going to finish. So get ready to write. Now, that is it. That's what we're going to do. And we can have a break in the middle if you wish. Any questions? No questions. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Nice to see you all. Nice big classroom. So here we go. All right. Let's go over this second vocabulary list. And for this, everybody is going to need to use their hand raising emoji. Okay. So your hand raising emoji, it only works, this game only works if you are able to use it. So we're going to make sure you go into your reaction setting right there. Go down to your reactions and it's a 3 dots right there. It says reactions, hand raising emoji. All right. Let's see. Paul, can you show everybody the hand raising emoji? Just so everybody can see what it looks like.
Yes.
It's a little, there we go. Or you could do a thumbs up or whatever. Just need one of the reactions. Indira, can you show a hand raising emoji?
Yes, teacher.
Can you show everybody what a hand raising emoji looks like? Do the
Emoji.
raise your hand. Good, good, good. Does everybody see Adriana? Adriana is doing it. Beautiful.
Let me see.
David is doing it. Does everybody see David's screen? Beautiful. Okay, Nicola, can you give us the hand raising emoji?
I don't know, teacher. How can I do?
So you go to reactions.
Reaction. Let me
Yep.
see. I got it. I got it.
There it is. It might be in the little heart. It might look like this, depending on the device you're using, a heart or the three dots that says reactions.
Okay.
Yep. And you want to practice raising your hand and lowering your hand, raising your hand and lowering your hand.
Okay. Like this.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Just make sure everybody knows. Excellent. Good. Yes, I see Anderson's got it. Tassi's got it. Amadou's got it. David's got it. Wonderful. Okay. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to give the definition of one of the words on the screen. And I want, if you know the answer, don't shout it. Don't shout it. Don't shout the answer. Just give the hand raising emoji. Okay. So make sure everybody lower your hands now. I will give the definition of one word. Here we go. Okay, just make sure we got to get everybody's hand back down. David, Amadou, Indira, Anderson, Carlos, lower your hands, please. Lower. Hit the same button, lower your hands.
Remove the reaction, remove.
Yeah. Go back to reactions and lower your hand. Otherwise, you keep your hands up the whole time. Good job, Nicola. Carlos, Indira, David, just would press lower. Johanna, you got two emojis up there now.
Press lower.
So David, you look like you're on your phone.
Sorry.
It's okay. This is what practice is all about. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's why we practice. And this is very important for big meetings. If you have work in a company with a lot of people and you have a big meeting like this is great practice. So I was asking everybody to lower the hand, lower the hand. Lower your hand. Good job, Milanda. All right, now everybody lower your hands. Lower. Good job, David. Okay, here we go. Very strange, very weird and strange. Very weird and strange. If you know the answer, hold up the hand. Litzy.
Stringent.
Nope. It sounds like strange, but stringent means really strict. Strict.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, no, but it does sound like strange. The word stringent means like really strict and really stern. Like they don't change. They're really serious, like serious and strict. But good guess. Good guess. Okay. Very strange, very weird, unexpected, unimaginable, really weird. It's a synonym of weird. Johanna, did you raise your hand?
Sorry, teacher, what?
Did you raise your hand, Johanna?
Okay, wait.
She doesn't remove the, Johanna, remove the
Yeah, you just want to
reaction,
lower your
please.
hands.
Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you.
All right. Very weird and strange. Nicola, you want to try? All right, I'm going to go to a different word. I'm going to go to a little bit of an easier word here. All right, here we go. Catching too many fish in one place and one time.
Overfishing.
I need to see the hand raising emoji. Raise a hand, raise a hand. Go for it, Adriana. You can just give us the reaction. Somebody give us the hand raising emoji. That's why this is practice. Herbert.
Overfishing.
Excellent. That was an easy one, but take a look at this. Herbert is the first one on the board. So Herbert, so far you're winning. Let's see what everyone else has got. Here we go. All right. I see a big smile on Herbert's face. There we go. Okay. This is a word that means famous, but also feared. If someone is famous and feared. Carlos. Caesar.
Maybe that could be lax enforcement.
Hilarious. Okay, what's your guess?
I only trying to guess lax enforcement, maybe.
I couldn't say one more time. Which word did you say?
Lax enforcement.
Oh, lax enforcement. Nope. So famous means everybody knows this person, but people are also afraid of the person. Paul.
Armchair fisherman.
Nope. 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 Mildania. I think I saw you.
Notorious.
Yes, notoriously.
Oh my.
Notorious.
Okay, if you're my age, you remember the Notorious B.I.G.?
I'm so dumb this morning.
Okay, so the word notorious means people are, we know exactly who that is. Ooh, we don't want to mess with them. Notorious. Okay, so Mildania, I'm sorry, I forgot the D. Mildania and Herbert on the board. Good work. Okay. I'll give everybody an easy one. Okay, I've given you some hard ones. I'm going to give you an easy one now. Unfair. Unfair. Unequal, unfair. Need to see the hand raising emoji. Paul.
Yes. Inequity.
Yes, good job, Paul. Inequity. Inequity. Good work, Paul. Okay. All right, next up. Consuming. Consuming. Taking everything. Consuming. Not sharing. David.
Cashing down?
No.
Not cashing down. All right.
Tassie.
Devouring.
Yes, good job, Tassie. Devouring. Devouring. Good work. So remember, he was devouring the market. Good work, Tassie. All right. Devouring. Okay. Okay. Unnoticed fraud. Unnoticed fraud. Nobody sees that David.
Undetected scam.
Very good, David. Nice. You got it. Okay. This, I'll give everybody a really easy one now. So get the button ready. Here we go. Incorrectly marked. Incorrectly marked. Litzy.
Mislabel it.
Correct, Litzy. Very good. Mislabeled. Excellent. All right. Ability to control yourself. Ability to control yourself. David, that was fast, David.
Consolidation.
Self-regulation.
Self-regulating. Now that everybody's getting good at this, it's just about who gets the emoji up fast enough. I'm just looking at my screen and I just look at which hand goes up first. Sometimes they go up about the same time. It's a little hard to tell. I try my best. Here we go. Okay. A guess. A guess. An estimation. Or a hypothesis. A guess, an estimation, a hypothesis. Not exactly knowing. Herbert.
Oh.
Speculated.
Correct, Herbert. Very good. Herbert, there are 2 names on the board. There you go.
Excuse me, teacher. Somebody has the. Okay. Somebody has the
Yeah, somebody's
microphone
breathing
and
heavily on their
yeah.
microphone. Okay, I'll see who it is. No, yeah, somebody's breathing heavy on the microphone.
Yeah, somebody's
Pero una
breathing
avispa de
heavy.
esa.
Or they're beatboxing. I don't know which one.
Yo espero lo que se fuera.
It's Johanna. It's Johanna.
Okay, Johanna's got skills. She's practicing like she's got a show tonight. No, whatever. You got it.
Ay, teacher, I'm sorry. So sorry.
No, it's okay. I know you got a headset, and I've done the same thing many times. You get the headset, but you put the headset, you put the microphone right there instead of
Johanna,
like right there.
Johanna,
I've
rap.
done that.
Rap.
I've done it 1,000 times. And I'm like sitting there in the meeting, and people are like, I sound like, what are you doing, George? Oh, sorry. Move the microphone away. Yeah. All right. Okay. Charged in court. Charged in court.
Aggrieved.
That was Caesar. Caesar, I think you were first.
Indicted.
Indicted. If anybody knows that word, it's you, right, Caesar?
Teacher, do you know what?
Tell me.
Recently, I heard in radio, the radio speaker pronounced that word, that indicted.
Say that again.
Oh, hold on, please.
Okay.
Recently, I heard someone on radio speaker saying that word like indicted.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
No, I hear you. So maybe they were mispronouncing the word, or maybe they were saying a different word. I don't know.
Yeah, the teacher yesterday pronounced that one like indicted, like you.
Indicted, yeah.
But in radio, I heard some radio speakers saying indicted.
People make mistakes. It's okay.
Good.
Yeah, I don't think anyone says indicted. That just sounds like a mistake. People make mistakes. It's okay. The system of fishing that is used on the east coast of America.
But share systems.
Mikola, good job. You didn't use the emoji, but I want to see you up on the board. Good job, Mikola.
Teacher, I cannot hear you. All right.
What?
Oh, all right. Now I can.
Okay. Mikola, catch share systems. Good job. All right. Okay. Grown, I'm sorry. Reaping what was grown. Reaping what was grown. It's like farming, agriculture word. To
Harvest.
reap. Was that Tassie?
Harvest.
Anderson. Okay,
Yes.
Anderson. Remember the emoji, buddy. That's
I'm
correct.
Carlos.
Harvested. Anderson harvested. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm going to do two more, just two more. Falling apart. Falling apart. Litzy.
Crashing down.
Very good, Litzy. Correct. Crashing down. All right. I'm going to give you a word that I said before. I think you all know the word, or at least a third of you know the word. Weird, strange, unusual, unthinkable. David,
Bizarre.
did you say bizarre?
Bizarre, yeah.
Yes. There you go, David. Okay, good stuff. All right. All right, there we are. So now that we've gone over the vocabulary for the second part of the article, let's do some paraphrasing. All right. So for paraphrasing, what I'd like is if everybody can, you can do this on your screen if you have a second tab open to a blank page, or if you want to take notes in your notebook, this is a good time to take out a pen and paper. What I'm going to ask everybody to do is rephrase in your own words the section highlighted on this next slide. Right, whoop, not there. Right here. So this is one paragraph from the article. I would like everybody, whoops, there it is. And I want everybody to take time rephrasing the highlighted section. First, we'll read through it, we'll discuss it, and then just the highlighted bit. Let's rephrase it in our own words. Do I have a volunteer to read this paragraph? It's a long one, I know.
My teacher, Arlinda.
Go for it, Arlina. Yes, go for it. Arlinda,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not pronouncing D's in anyone's name today. I'm sorry, everyone. Go for it, Arlinda.
Arlinda. Arlinda.
Arlinda.
Okay. The sentence is highlight. I can read
Oh,
it.
actually, we'll read through the paragraph right here.
In some case.
Yep. To
Oh,
start with,
okay.
yep.
Okay.
I'll just for
Yes.
all the problems.
Okay. Yet for all the problems, captures solve the conversion of unopened features to de facto private property creates plenty of new owners. Small-scale fishermen who have tiny silence
Mhm.
often have no choice but to sell out to larger competitors who accumulate fishing power like agribusiness, devouring family farms
Good.
In some cases, harsher fishermen have funded their retirement by leasing out their quotes, turning lesser fishermen into square properties who pay exorbitant rents for the right to work. I know Alaskan fishermen who have moved to Arizona to play golf, and all they do is manage their catch share properly. Says
Mhm.
portfolio says set make how do you spell this?
Mac and Co.
Mexico, a
Mhm.
professor of fisheries law and management at the University of Rhode Island and a former commercial fisherman. In the Gulf of Mexico, June 55, Sea-Lords won the rights to 3/4 of the red sniper, while nearly half a thousand fishermen competed for the scrapers after part of the Atlantic clam industry, which to catch chairs a single company globally up 27% of the fee.
Very good. Pie, 20%, 27%.
Sorry, pie.
No, you got it. You did great. And this is a really tough piece of reading that I've challenged you all with. So excellent job. Thank you very much. Now let's just look when this exercise, when you read something new, you're always going to see words you don't know. Learning the vocab first helps. Everybody kind of understands the story, but when you're looking at a large piece of writing, you're always going to say, I don't know that word. I don't know that word. Oh, that's weird. What do they mean by that? What's that? So if you're only catching 70% of what you're reading, you want to do what's called inferring and just looking at the entire paragraph. Don't stress about one word or two words that you don't know. Look at the larger story that you do understand. Because right now, since last class, I know you like the story and you get the story, but of course there's really challenging words. So let's just look at this line that I highlighted right here. In some cases, armchair fishermen have funded their retirement by leasing out their quotas, turning lesser fishermen into sharecroppers who pay exorbitant rents for the right to work. And what I mean by inferring is this. You probably never saw this word before, exorbitant. But in context, you know what it means.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know exactly what it means when you look at it in the context of the whole sentence. So that's what this exercise is for. It's better to just keep reading and look at the whole story and then you get it. So take a minute, everybody. Try to rephrase just what I put in the yellow, just the highlighted lines. Put it in your own words. Keep it as simple as you can.
Yeah, I did it.
Everybody take a moment. I'll set a timer. I'm going to give everybody 2 minutes. I'll put a timer on. Rewrite this in your own words. Here we go. I'm going to put a timer on. Here we go. Everybody who's had me before in class knows I love setting timers. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's set the timer. Okay, go. Try to rewrite that in your own words, and then we can share. What does that mean? Just in the yellow.
Hmm.
Okay, time's up, time's up. All right. Who wants to share?
Me.
Okay, go for it.
In my words, I'd say in some cases, some fishermen sells or rent their quotas for the other fishermen. They want to get, don't need that amount, and they just like give the for a certain amount of money.
Say that last part again, please.
They just rent it for a certain amount of money.
They just rent for a certain amount of money. Okay.
Yeah.
I would switch the pronoun. So they. When you begin with they, who exactly are you talking about?
The fishermen.
Yeah, or you could say, when we talk, remember the fishermen are the little guys. You can say the owners of fishing companies. Now, say it, try to say it again. The owners of fishing companies, and then
All
say
right.
the last part.
The owners of fishing companies sell their certain amount of their quota for a certain amount of money.
That's much more specific. That's much better. Do you see the difference?
All right. Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, the more specific you can be, the better, because it gives the reader a much better understanding of what you're talking about. Good.
All right.
Anybody else want to share?
Yes, teacher, Arlinda.
Sure. Go for it, Arlinda.
Yes, in this highlight part, I can tell about this guy. He do some contract for
Mhm.
start his company, his business. He do some contract, and in this contract he have some rules. These rules have some quotas. This is part for pay about start his business.
You're doing a good job explaining this main character of the story, Carlos Rafael, but I don't think you're paraphrasing what's happening here.
When he say retirement by leasing old hate code, their codes.
Okay, oh, okay, I think, oh, you're getting closer. So remember the vocab word armchair fisherman. What is that?
It's
Are they the people who go out at sea and risk their lives, or are they the people who sit in their office and collect the money?
It's a lack of regulatory.
No, let's go over the vocabulary word again. What's an armchair fisherman?
His business?
Armchair.
The owner, like the guy who
Right.
runs.
Right. So think of the phrase armchair.
I think he was Carlos Rafael.
The one who is
owned the company.
Right. It's not just him. It's the people who don't do what's called, you ever heard the phrase, the heavy lifting? Okay. How many of you work in house cleaning? Or how many of you work in transportation?
No.
Okay, okay, Anderson. Let's say you own a cab company. And you own a whole fleet of taxis. Luxury, taxis, they take people to special events. You never have to drive, you never have to sit in traffic. But all the people working under you work long hours. You're an armchair cab driver. If you own the resources, the people who do the hard work make money for you. That's an armchair official.
Without taxes?
Nothing to do with taxes. Just focus on the line that we're, just read what's on the page right there. Carlos, question?
Yeah, the question can be that the coworker work for their own company.
You're getting closer. You say the co-worker?
Yeah, coworker work for, he has own company.
Well, everybody focus on the phrase armchair for a minute. What
Armchair
is this?
Teacher,
Armchair
can
is
I
like
try,
a
please?
boss. It's like a boss.
Yes, there you go,
Yeah,
Adriana. Adriana got it. It's like a boss.
A boss or a leader.
Or
Right.
manager, the manager.
Right, or think of a factory, the owner of the factory. Let's say you have people working in a factory all day, they stand on their feet all day, and then the owner kind of sits there and
Yeah, good. Yeah.
just looks and see, okay, are we making money? Are we not making money? That's the phrase, the armchair, the boss who doesn't have to work very hard. That's what the armchair phrase means. They can sit in their chair while the other people are out doing the hard work.
Sure. Okay.
That's why our cleaning businesses are often like that. If you can start cleaning houses, you're out there every day, scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing, sweating, you're tired. But then when you get your own cleaning business, you hire 6 or 7 people and you can sit at home and you just got to trust them to do the work. And if you know that they're doing their job, you can keep the money. Construction works this way too. You can hire people to do construction work. They're out there working, pushing their bodies, sweating, and you just got to make sure everybody's where they need to be and you keep the money. So it's like the boss who doesn't have to work in the field. Carlos Rafael was an armchair fisherman because he never ever went out on a boat. He owned all the boats. The people worked, he collected the money.
I got you.
And this is what a complaint that a lot of people had. A few people who owned all these boats, not just him, he owned most. They could go retire somewhere. So the quote is, some people retire and they just turn the small fishermen into basically sharecroppers, people who pay rent to work really hard and only keep a little. Anderson, Uber is kind of set up that way. Would you agree or disagree?
What, teacher?
I said Uber has a system very similar to this. Would you agree?
Okay.
I don't know if you understood the question, but anyway. All right, you're so tired.
I think it's correct that you say because over the owner is maybe in some office from a beach, and a lot of people making money for him.
Exactly. So this is the language, the armchair fisherman. In the military, people, if anybody's ever been in the military, there's a phrase called an armchair general. A general who tells everybody to go fight, but never goes out and fights. Carlos, did you have a question?
No, that is clear, teacher.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
you. Teacher,
Yes.
what about the majority partners in a company? It could be the same?
Well, that would be a different, context because you're talking about shareholders of a company.
Yes.
Shareholders in a company can be in a position where they are making passive income, but not the same as this, because this is a private company that's not public. If Carlos these are small companies that are not, they don't sell shares of their companies on the open market.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If one of these fishing companies were to go public and any one of us could buy shares of one of these companies and then vote on the board to change the rules, yes, that would be the case. But these were never public companies.
Okay.
I see what you're asking. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Oh, Arlinda, did you have a question?
No, thanks.
Okay. Do I have a volunteer to read this paragraph?
Me,
am.
teacher.
Me.
Oh, that was so close. Hold on a second. Nicola raised his hand, but also Adriana raised her hand at the same time. Nicola and Adriana, can you do rock, paper, scissors really quick? Just hold your hands up to the camera. I'll count to three. I'll count to three. And Nicola and Adriana. Okay, just hold your hands up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Go like this. Okay. Oh, wait, no, wait till I say three. Okay, Nicola and Adriana, rock, paper, scissors. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, hold your hand, your actual hand up this time, Adriana. Rock. Oh wait, oh, she gave this. Oh, this emoji that gets cut by Nicola's scissors. Okay, all right. Yeah, she gave the hand raising emoji. Gets cut by Nicola. You win. Okay, Nicola, go ahead.
And the program structure produced a new incentive to cheat. As you'd expect, fishermen are allowed to catch more of comparatively common species than rare ones. That can quickly become a problem. You might own a big slice of the haddock pie, but if your net happens to catch flounder, you must either stop fishing or rent more flounder quota from your peers. Raphael Simpson mislabeled the other kinds of ground fish and haddock, and an abundant species for which he owned millions of pounds. This is the sheet we painted all week. He told the IRS, pointing to his cooked ledgers, see, 700, we call this haddock.
Very good. So when he got caught and he was talking and telling these agents and they're recording everything, he explained exactly how he was breaking so many rules. And he says, you see this? We just call it haddock. So there's rules, environmental rules. You're not supposed to, if you catch an endangered fish or too many of one type of fish, you're supposed to throw it back. So that's really hard for fishermen. They might go out, work all day, and they catch too many of one type of fish, and the rules say, sorry, send those back, bye-bye. So if he would overfish one type of fish the wrong way, they would just put it in a box and label it, mislabel it. That's one way he was cheating. So he was a criminal in many ways, and this stuff was really bad for the environment. But the part that I highlighted right here, everybody take a minute. Let's do the same thing. Let's take 2 minutes and try to rewrite that in your own words. The program structure produced a new incentive to cheat. As you'd expect, fishermen are allowed to catch more comparatively common species than rare ones. An incentive to cheat. What is that all about? Try to phrase that in your own words. What is an incentive to cheat? Put it in your own words, and I will give everybody 2 minutes. Try your best. Okay, everybody, let's get a volunteer to share. Who wants to share? No volunteers? Okay.
I can do that.
Okay, go for it.
Because instead of like just don't allowing the fishermen like to rank their project the government just allowed them to catch more regular
Mhm.
fish, and the rare fish they couldn't get just a little amount. Then instead of just not catching the rare fish, they would ran from the other fishermen, like the armpit fishermen. So the government just gave a little gap on the law, and they just took advantage of that.
Nice, pretty good. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. The fishermen took advantage of the rule. So there
Yeah,
was a reason to cheat.
yeah.
So, yeah, they could say, okay, well, we could throw back these fish, or we could just put another label on it and call it something else and cheat. So this was an incentive to cheat. Very good. Anybody else want to try?
Yes.
Was that Mildana?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Done.
think he invented thing for his benefit.
Mhm.
Cheating. No, and the pronunciation the
The cheapest.
yes, correct.
Mhm. Yeah, he used for his benefit the cheapest option. Pretty good. I heard another voice. Did somebody else want to give it a shot?
It's me, Carlos.
Carlos, yeah, go for it, Carlos.
Yeah, that I could to say that give a lot of money and nobody could to say anything. He paid to people by his silence to say all the things happen in his business, even information.
All of what you're talking about is true, but I don't see that in this particular highlighted section.
And it's about the incentive they give them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in the context of this, it's talking about mislabeling. It's not talking, bribery did happen. He did bribe a lot of people, but in this context of this paragraph, it's only the mislabeling, not the bribing. So you're right in the context of the whole story, but not this particular paragraph. We are at the hour mark now. Let's take a quick break. And then when we come back, we'll make sure, we'll look at this paragraph right here, the highlighted words here, explain exactly how the operation ran, how he hid all of his money, make sure everybody understands it for the writing assignment. And then I'll leave the last bit of class for everybody to finish their writing. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set a 10-minute, I'm just going to set a 10-minute timer for everybody. Here we go. I'm in China, so I use a VPN. Here we go. One moment. Pause my screen sharing there. Turning my VPN back on, see if I can give you a 10-minute timer to look at on YouTube. Here we go. Okay. Let's go for a 10-minute break. There we go. I'll share my screen in one moment. Okay, there we are. I'll stop recording. Okay, here we go. All right. I stopped recording and I will give you a 10-minute break, everybody.
Mr. George.
Hello.
When are you coming back?
What's that?
When are you coming back to like teach us personal? Thursday?
Yep.
All right.
Thursday, I'll be landing Thursday, so I'm not going to teach Thursday morning class, but I'll be back in the US, landing on Thursday morning.
Oh, you're not in US?
No, I'm in China.
China? Oh, that's cool.
Thanks. That's why I had to stop and use a VPN because YouTube is blocked here. So let me stop.
All right.
All right, here we go, everybody. Here's a 10-minute break.
Okay.
Have a 10-minute break.
All right, everybody, take 10 minutes and we'll come back and wrap up the class. Take a break.
Have a break. Have a break. Have a 10-minute break. Break.
Everybody can see this, right? Huh?